Hi guys. I was just live for like a second over on TikTok. I forgot I said I was going live over here. Let me spray this in my hand. That's how much I'm gonna do. This is how much leave-in I just used. Take a screenshot of it, take a screenshot of it, take a screenshot. And this is the one that I'm using. I'm gonna go through my products in a second. Oh, this product smells so good. And I've decided next week I'm gonna do my relaxer again. It's about time. Okay, I'm about to blow dry my hair, so it's gonna be loud for a second, and then we'll come back and chit chat. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and drop them in the chat. I'll scroll back up and read them while we're styling our hair. I tried to tag all the products for you guys. I literally just got so annoyed and said forget it because YouTube was doing something weird. Like every time I had got to the end and I had tagged all the products, it like had this weird screen pop up and then it wouldn't let me like connect to the live. So I had to like keep exiting out. So I was just like, forget it. And I couldn't let my hair get too dry before applying that product because that's a like cream product. So it needs some like moisture for it to like really like bake into the hair. My hair feels good. I did a protein treatment today, but don't worry, for anybody that's just joining, I'm gonna walk you through all the products that I'm using. Just give me a second so that I can dry my hair. The thing is like, well, I'm like kind of rushing right now, is like when you put your leave-in in and it's time to blow dry, your hair can't be too dry. Otherwise that product is just gonna kind of sit on top of your hair. And what you're trying to do is make sure that your leave-in bakes into the hair. That's how I describe it. Like gets into the hair cuticle and follicle and all that stuff. When you have products that are sitting on top of your hair, that's when you get like a film on top of your hair, or your hair looks dull or whatever, or you have that like weird greasy feeling. It's because your product didn't get into the hair, it's just like sitting on top. So let me blow dry really fast using my Dyson. Oh, why is it getting cold? That's too high. Also, Nikki, if you're in here, girl, let me know in case I need a moderator. You know, I got weird last time. Okay, let me bring you guys a little closer. Just get you down a bit. Hair feels doesn't feel bad, but I think my hair was kind of dry, a little dry, drier than I usually like to have it when I'm about to blow dry. So just a tip, if you feel like your hair feels like grimy or something when you're about to flat iron it after you blow dried your hair and you've like put on leave-in treatment, it could be because your hair is a little bit too dry and you need some moisture so you can get that product into the hair. Okay, so let's get some questions while I let the flat iron heat up. It's gonna take a second anyway. There she go. Okay, let me scroll back. First time catching a live, been watching your videos. Hi. Oh, you're welcome for the Starbucks snap. You're welcome, girl. Thank you. People always ask me how long it takes for me to wash my hair. I can't give you a set time anymore because I'm always filming while I do it. It would definitely be shorter. Like if I think back, like when I used to wash my hair myself, like, well, I'm still doing it myself. When I used to wash my hair and not film it, it would maybe take me an hour and a half to do like from start to finish, depending on like if I did any treatments or anything like that. But usually it was like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if I was like, you know, putting color in and stuff like that. But no, I'm not from Texas. How do you keep your new growth moisturized without weighing it down your relaxed hair? That's my struggle currently. If I get the new growth moisturized and the relaxed is weighed down and vice versa. I think you just have to find lightweight moisturizing products. And I find that a lot of times people try to compensate for moisturizing their hair with just one thing. So like if you're trying to use like a hair butter or oil or something to moisturize, that could be weighing down your hair, and that's like that is heavy for relaxed hair. But like you said, for your new growth that's like curly and thicker, it's not too heavy. Get a sip of water. So I would say if that is what you're doing, and let me know, Rue, and like comment again, let me know if that is what you're doing or if you're doing something else. You need to look for like a moisturizing shampoo, a moisturizing conditioner, a moisturizing deep conditioner, a moisturizing leave-in, products that like need to be absorbed into the hair in order to moisturize it versus products that you just put on the hair to moisturize it. And then use an oil later to like seal in everything that you've infused in your hair during wash day. But let me know if that, because I could be wrong. Let me know, but that's what I'm assuming. How often do you straighten your hair? It doesn't break when you do it so often. I wash my hair once a week. I find that this is a question I get asked a lot. And I'm always confused by it because I'm like, what else would I do to my hair? Not realizing like you could do braid outs, twist outs, all that type of stuff. But every time I wash my hair, I straighten it. And that's just because I like to wear my hair that way. Do I have breakage? Probably because of it. Sure. That's how I like to wear my hair though. But like, it's not like breakage where my hair looks like chewed up and gnawed, you know? Like, I think my hair looks pretty healthy when it's like straightened and everything. Like, you know how you see some people, no shade, nobody. You know how you see some people and like they straighten their hair all the time, but you can tell that their hair is fried. Like it looks like it's fried. Like it looks like you doing too much. I don't think my hair ever looks like that, but like, sure, my hair probably could be longer or in a healthier state or something if I didn't straighten it every week, but that's just how I like to wear my hair. My favorite hair products, I would say check my Amazon storefront under my hair list. Those are all the products like I recommend and use or have used and like. And my blow dryer is a Dyson blow dryer, so you can check it out at Dyson. Is protein treatment the same? Now I'm gonna answer as best as I can because I don't know none. I don't know a lot about protein treatments. Is a protein treatment the same as a bond treatment? And if yes, how do you balance the amount of protein versus moisturizing treatment? And if no, how to balance protein versus bond versus moisturizing? Okay. I think I did a video about this like not too long ago, like treatments and like how often you should use them. So let me just say I don't know if a bond and a protein treatment are the same thing, so I don't know. What I will say is I space out my treatments and I try to do them once every 4 to 5 weeks. So if I did a bond treatment like last week, I'm not doing another treatment until another 4 to 5 weeks. I'm not doing like a bond treatment, then I do a protein treatment, then I do a bond treatment. That's way too much because you can get protein overload. You can just like cause more damage to your hair than like, and you're trying to like take care of your hair and you think the treatments are like gonna like rebuild it, but it can like cause more damage. So I don't know if they're the same, but regardless of what treatment you're using, whether it's a bond treatment or a protein treatment, space them out. So like if you're only doing protein treatments, like just do one every 4 to 5 weeks or so. If you're like wanting to mix them up, like, oh, I want to do a bond treatment, do your bond treatment, wait 4 to 5 weeks, then maybe next time you do a protein treatment or whatever other treatment that you want to do. I like to think of treatments though as like anything that's like intensive or like you said a bond or like a protein treatment. So if it says like intensive treatment, reconstructing mask or something like that, I treat it as a treatment and I do it like spaced out. Now for moisturizing, like if you just have like a moisturizing deep conditioner, you can do that whenever. At least that's what I do. Like I use the moisturizing, this is the moisturizing deep conditioner from Sacred that I use today. I do those almost every week on my hair. Sometimes I use heat, sometimes I don't. I also do like hot oil treatments. We know oil doesn't really moisturize, but it does help with like hair growth and stuff like that. And just like making sure your hair is infused with like good stuff. So like you can do like moisturizing things almost every wash day if you want to, as long as it doesn't say like moisturizing reconstructive protein like something like that. But other than that, if it's just like a regular moisturizing deep conditioner, moisturizing shampoo, moisturizing conditioner, you can do that as much as you want. I deep condition my hair almost every wash day. So I hope that answered your question. Y'all like my Christmas tree? I think she's cute too. I went with a different theme this year. I don't know. Everybody's liking the bows, which I hopped on it early. I bought those bows like in October from Target. Glad I did because I haven't seen them since. And I did like kind of like, it's supposed to be more brown, but it's more gold, but whatever. She's cute. I usually do like red and gold for my tree, but no, I was trying to switch it up this year. And you saying that I have pretty skin is like, thank you, because when I tell you I have worked on my skin, I go get a facial once a month. If you guys are trying to like get a facial but like on a budget, Massage Envy does like I don't know what you call it, like a, you know how you can do like reoccurring payments. I don't know why it's escaping me right now, but basically you can do that and pay $85 a month, and you can go in, and that could be good for either one 1 hour treatment, and I go get facials there. And at Massage Envy, they use like higher like medical grade like products on your skin. And the only reason why I know that is because the girl I go to there, she used to work at Blue Mercury, and I would go to her every month there for my facials. And then she was like, I'm gonna go to Massage Envy because the products are better or whatever. But thank you. Hi Nikki girl, get it. Get them together. If you see some weirdness pop off, you know what to do. Oh, watching your videos, I can finally do my own hair thing. That is the whole goal of this, because I don't claim to know. Look, we're on a journey together, okay? Because I don't claim to know everything there is to know about my hair. If you watched my live on TikTok last week, you'll know I just found breakage in my hair the other day. And you guys will see that on my wash day that goes live tomorrow on YouTube. I'm going to show you, I found some breakage in my hair. And, okay, let me break this down real quick for you guys. So everybody always comments about how much texture I have in my hair, and it's because when I put my relaxer in now, I don't like to like fully relax it to like the point where it's like bone straight. I like to leave some texture in there. And so I kind of knew that this was coming. I just didn't know when it was happening, but the day is upon us. So when you have relaxed hair and then you have like hair that has more texture to it, either it could be new growth or just hair that's like texturized, whatever you want to call it, you have something that's called a line of demarcation, where the fully processed relaxed hair is meeting the natural or more natural hair at the top, right? At some point, that relaxed hair that's fully processed is gonna give out, and it's gonna be like, I ain't strong enough for this no more. I gotta let go, and it's gonna start to break off. It has started. It has happened. Okay. So I saw it for the first time like 2 weeks ago. I saw like a little chunk, and I was like, oh, we're gonna keep an eye on you. And then last week I saw another chunk, so I was like, it's happening. So you're gonna see me do it a little bit in this wash day. What I am doing now is every wash day, I'm gonna start cutting out more and more of that like straighter hair at the ends, so that it will just be, my hair will still be relaxed, but it's just gonna have more texture to it because I don't fully process it. But saying all that to say, we're on a journey together. I don't claim to know everything about hair. I tell you guys all the time, like that's basically what the name means, kitchen beautician. Like she don't know nothing. She just know how to do her hair. Long-winded I am, I'm sorry. Oh, look at Nikki. She's already getting people out of here. I love that. And not y'all saying, hey, Nikki, we know you, girl. We know you. Kitchen beautician to the core. What did you miss? Rue, let me know what you missed. And I'll let you know, girl. Getting relaxed next week. I'm going to binge watch your videos for tips. Yeah, and feel free to comment. Let me know if you have any questions. Split ends are driving you crazy. Cut them all off. First off, that's my first tip. And if you find that you're still getting split ends a lot after you've cut them all off, you need to address what it is that you're doing to your hair that's causing them. So what I always tell people, like if you have a certain problem with your hair, think back to what it is that when you first started. That fluttering always scares me when it does that. Come on now, just act right. Think back to what it is that you changed in your routine, or what changed when you started noticing like this issue. So like for me, when I was talking about the breakage, I thought back, I was like, what could, I didn't even have to think about that, but like if that was something, you know, if you're noticing breakage or whatever, what have you changed in your routine that has caused that? Well, now when I relax my hair, I don't fully process it. I process it just enough to like loosen it a bit, which in turn is making me have two hair textures. And what do you know about that? One of them is gonna win. The weaker one is gonna fall off. So try to do that. Like if you keep getting split ends after you've cut it off, what are you doing to your hair? Or like what have you maybe changed in your routine when you first started all these, like where you first started to notice all these like split ends? Yeah, just make sure you, Samantha, make sure you stretch out those like treatments in between. You should be good. What two heat protectants do you really recommend on using on relaxed hair? Um, I do use the Olaplex like that. And I'm gonna go through products here in a second, but this Color Fanatic 21 Essential Benefits, this leave-in has heat protectant in it. I like that. Heritage by Mindy has a spray heat protectant. Actually, it's funny that you asked. Last week, I just need to get it edited. I have so much footage all of content that I just have not edited yet. I did a video. Have you seen people do the video with like the receipt paper and their flat iron? They're testing all their heat protectants. I filmed one of those for you guys last week. So I'm trying to think which ones that I really like from that. It was for sure the Olaplex, for sure this one. L'Oreal has one. The L, it's like the L'Oreal L5 leave-in. I would search that, and it's in a purple bottle. That is a good heat protectant, and it's also like a leave-in conditioner too. I'm using this one as another heat protectant today before I flat iron my hair. I'm gonna put a little bit of that in. And then Heritage by Mindy has a spray one that's like an aerosol spray. It's called I can't remember what it's called. It's not their liquidy one. I would just go on the Heritage by Mindy website and look up their heat protectants. They have a good one. Girl, my hubby gave me my Christmas gift early due to me having surgery next week, and it's a Dyson Supersonic Neural. Okay, girl. Come on, husband. We love that. I haven't thought of roller sets just because I don't know how to do them, and I at this age I don't really. I'm not saying I don't care to learn anything else about my hair. Like I'm always learning stuff about my hair, but like a new technique like that, I feel like it's gonna have too much trial and error, and I want my hair to look exactly how I want when I want. Got the Fine Relaxer end of August. Now I'm experiencing so much breakage and it was under process. So if your hair is, so you're probably dealing with the same thing as me. If your hair is under process, was your hair already relaxed before? Let me know. Bam, bam, bop. If it was already relaxed before, what's happening is the hair that was relaxed before is meeting with that under process hair, and the hair that was relaxed before is like, I can't hang. And so you'll probably have to gradually like get it clipped out, unfortunately. Which like it could like that's what I want. I want that. I don't want the breakage, obviously, but I want to have more texture in my hair. So I knew it was gonna happen. I just didn't know when. But like for you, that's unfortunate because like as a professional, they should be like matching your hair textures, and making it the same. Hi, from the Caribbean. I have a question. So in a video, you said you do your moisturizer on its wash day, but by using moisturizing shampoo and conditioner, do you see your hair with oil every day between washes? I don't do it every day. I would definitely check out my hair vlogs that I post on here now. I have a couple up so far. I don't do it every day, but I do it frequently throughout the week, a lot more than I used to. So after wash day, I will put oil on my ends to kind of help seal up what I've infused in there. And then during the week, I'll use some oil. So this past week, I've been using this. And it's just whenever I feel like I need it. In Chicago, it's been really cold. So I've been using that, like a little drop of that almost every day, rubbing it in my hands and rubbing it on my ends. I gotta get started here in a minute. Let me keep answering questions as I go. This is how much, that's how much I've been putting on during the week and how much I'm about to put on right now before I flat iron. I asked, how do you keep your new growth moisturized without winning out? I struggle because I get my new growth moisturized, my relaxes way down, vice versa. I got that part, Rue, but I hope I'm saying your name right. But let me know, are you using one product? If you're using one product, I could see how that's happening. But if you're not, we're gonna have to brainstorm a little bit. But let me know. The Full Affirm system, that's what I use. I love it. What's Affirm, y'all? Let me know. What is that? Is that a relaxer? Oh, so y'all be teaching me stuff. Can you say hi, Mia, for my sister? Hi, Mia. Yeah, Nikki girl, I did one on a receipt paper girl, and I'm gonna try to edit it today, and get it up for y'all next week, because I was really excited to do it. Y'all got me out here buying receipt paper from Amazon. That what brought me back to my retail days when I used to work in retail. I used to keep my little station in stock, baby. I had my receipt paper, especially when it was holiday time, because it was get crazy. And you see how all like that oil, like there's a little bit of a sheen left in my hands, but like it should absorb into your hair and everything. No, it's a virgin relaxer. I went natural in 2011. This was the first since then. I used Afro-G monthly, but can't find it lately. Okay. I'm confused why your hair, excuse me, is breaking off then, because I thought for sure like your hair was relaxed before and they didn't match the textures. If that's the case, maybe did they use a different relaxer that you've never used before? It could also be that your hair is just not built for it. Some people find that out the hard way, which I hope that's not your case. But some people find out that like their hair is just like their hair can't take it and their hair will break off like rapidly if they relax. Oh, let me poking myself in the eye. If they relax their hair. Sorry, y'all. We live in a house with you know, people, and things happen if you hear things moving and shaking. Y'all have to tell me what Affirm is though. I don't know what that is. I might have to look that up after. Don't ask me if I want to use it, because I'm gonna stick to my tried and true motions. And I don't want y'all to think like, oh, I'm not like open to trying new things. It's just that I just I'm not into the trial and error on my hair. If it's something like I don't think I can master the first time, I might think about it for a minute, but I'm not into trial and error on my hair at all, because I want my hair to look how I want. Nikki is in here moderating you all. I'm just letting you know that. She is getting rid of the people. Did you iron your hair? No, I'm about to do it right now. I was shopping at Target. I noticed they advertising me me on Target, girl. Who? What brand? Or are you talking about the what's that called? Like the storefront? I know like if you go on the Target app, you can see my face on like the Target storefronts page. But is it a brand? Let me know. Rashonda. Yes, I follow Lab Muffin Beauty, a PhD cosmetic scientist, and she went over it. Just like comparing sunscreen and lip balms on paper. Okay. I use an oil for the relax section and a moisturizing cream for the new growth, but it weighs it down. Okay, Rue, we done found your problem. Oil does not moisturize your hair at all. So you can stop using that. Oil seals your hair, is not moisturizing. So you said a moisturizing cream for the new growth and then an oil for the relaxed section. You gonna have to find one thing or things that I had a feeling that's what you're doing. Okay, so you are looking for the oil or the moisturizing cream to moisturize your hair. Oh no. Oh, okay. I thought my hair was coming out stringy. I would suggest you stop that. Get a good moisturizing shampoo, a good moisturizing conditioner, a good moisturizing deep conditioner, a good moisturizing leave-in, okay? Find those products that are good for you. And then when you are washing your hair, I'm pretty sure you wash your hair with warm or hot water, right? When you're done rinsing out all your conditioner, do not skip this step. Finish with the final rinse of cold water, because what hot water does is open up the hair cuticle and lets all like the water and the ingredients and stuff from your hair products get in there. But if you leave that cuticle open, the moisture is going to quickly leave your hair just as quickly as you infused it. You need to close the cuticle back up, and that's what cold water does. If you go to a salon, now they should be doing this. They should be rinsing your hair, like giving it a final rinse with cold water. If they don't, you might want to get up out that chair. So try that. But using a cream at the top and an oil at the end, your first mistake was oil isn't moisturizing your hair at all. And oil, depending on what oil you use, it can be very heavy and be weighing down your relaxed hair. So you need to I would just find a moisturizing routine, like a shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, leave-in, and then find an oil, a lightweight oil that you can seal the ends with. A few that I like is the Verb Ghost Oil. That's one of my favorites. You also have the Heritage by Mindy Argan Oil. And then what else? I mean, this oil, I've been using it, but she's kind of pricey. Depends on, there's different packaging for this now too, by the way. But the Verb and the Heritage by Mindy Argan Oil, those are both pretty affordable and they're really good. So before I answer any more questions, I do want to show y'all what I used in wash day though, because I haven't gone through that yet and I'm already flat ironing my hair. So I used the Sacred Hydrating Shampoo to wash my hair. And then after I shampooed, I did the Sacred Protein Treatment. So remember, if you're using treatments, you want to space them out 4-ish weeks or so. Am I still okay? Okay. So I did that. And then what else did I do? So you're holding it, girl. Then after that, I did the hydrating conditioner. I left that in for like a second, rinsed it out. Then, I'm sorry these products are not tagged. I tried to tag them, blame YouTube, not me, because it wouldn't let me tag it. It was being weird. Then I did the moisturizing deep conditioner from Sacred. Because with that protein treatment, you need to like condition your hair quite a bit after, because it's gonna make your hair feel stiff and hard. I left this on for about 10 minutes. Then I put my leave-in in, which I think you guys came in on this part. Blow dried my hair. Now I'm using I used the Kerastase oil right before I flat ironed. When you use the needle to separate your hair, it looks a bit dangerous. Girl, what needle? This? It's a rat tail comb, girl. It's not gonna do nothing. Nikki timed somebody out for 300 seconds. Nikki needs like she needs like a kitchen beautician's like Oh no, I gotta find something for you, girl. She said, I'm not here to play no games. Um, you know what's funny, Nikki? My mom was asking me because I told her I was like, oh, there's this lady Nikki, and she said she would moderate for me, and she was like, okay. She was like, when you go on live now, you better make sure Nikki on there. um, okay, what's my favorite hair color? I like on myself, like just dark, like dark brown or whatever. I don't really like my hair to be black. And I don't really have a preference on other people because I don't care what other people do to their hair. It's not my business. But honestly, I can't do much with my hair because it is relaxed in terms of color. Now, I'm looking at my hair and I feel like she looks a little weighty. Don't know. The curl will fix it though. One thing I will say is if you are ever styling your hair and you feel like, dang, my hair is kind of like weighed down, kind of throw a curl in it. Curl saves a lot of things. Okay, Affirm is a relaxer brand. I'm from America. Well, yes, when I was relaxed, I used Motions, Mild, or Kitty Perm. She used the Affirm system in August. It's getting better with hot oil treatments. Okay. And protein deep conditioners, but still not what it was. Yeah. So maybe your hair, maybe you're learning that like you can only use like mild or kitty perms. Like if your hair didn't have an issue with that and now it's having an issue with this one, or maybe it could be that specific brand. What's the name of the oil? My hair has been extremely dry lately. If your hair is dry, Portia, oil is not gonna fix it. Oil is a sealant. It doesn't moisturize your hair. If you need to moisturize it, find you a good moisturizing shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, leave-in. Things that can go be infused in the hair. This is just gonna seal the hair, but a lot of people think oil is moisturizing. It's not, but this is a Kerastase Elixir Ultimate. It has different packaging now, but I don't recommend this for moisturizing. That's not what oil does. It doesn't moisturize in any way. It might be that my hair, yeah, that's what it might be, girl. You can oil your scalp. A lot of people like back in the day, you know, scalps used to get grease, baby. Um, I don't. One, like it's gonna weigh the hair down. But two, my scalp can get dry very quickly. So I don't like to oil my scalp because it can lead to like your scalp getting clogged. The only time you catch me really like oiling my scalp is during silk press season, or not silk press season, braid season, like in the summer. And I'm usually using like Jamaican black castor oil with a mixture of some other carrier oil sometimes to thin it out. Why is it okay? This hair is like not even in a clip back here. I'm like, what's happening? To thin it out some so that it's not as heavy, and that's just to help with like the hair growth. But like right now, like no, like I don't oil my scalp. Actually, that's a lie. I literally oil my scalp once a week. So the day before wash day, I'll oil my scalp, but that's again for like growth purposes. I'll do like Jamaican black castor oil and like a biotin and rosemary oil, stimulate the scalp, put the oil on there, and then wash it off the next day. But I wouldn't oil it and like leave it on for long periods of time. Will you be trying out the I already did a long time ago when it first came out. I really like the Pantene Essence. It's good. Um, if you want to use a Pantene, Yolanda, it depends on like what your hair is like. So like I if you're natural or you're wearing your hair in a protective style, I don't see no issue with it. Because when my hair was in braids, I was doing that like every day, basically. But if your hair is like if you're wearing your hair straight, like mine, and your hair reverts, don't use that product throughout the week. It's gonna make your hair revert. It's basically water, you see? Like how like watery the product is, it's gonna make your hair revert. So unless you like are wearing your hair curly and natural, or like in braids or something, or twists or cornrows or something like that, I wouldn't be spraying that on your hair throughout the week. I would just save it for wash day because it's gonna make your hair revert. Don't be saying I told you to do that. I didn't. You have to look at like products that you want to spray on your hair or put on your hair during the week or whatever. You need to look at like the water content in them if you're worried about reversion or like curious of how it will do with your hair. Like if water is the first ingredient in that product, it's 9 times out of 10 gonna make your hair revert, because the first ingredient is typically like what is holding the most space in that product, if it makes sense. Like what it's like the highest contribution to that product. Sacred moisturizer. Come on, Light, stop doing that. Sacred moisturizing shampoo with deep conditioner. Got it. Not y'all working Nikki overtime. She said the trolls is here. How do you use, and also Nikki, don't feel like you have to stay on the whole time, girl. Don't feel, because you know what? Let me pull this computer out. Let me tell Winnie. I'm gonna tell Winnie to get on here with you. If you have to go or something, please do live your life, girl. And I can tell Wendy to get on here. How do you use the parenting leave-in treatment, as and when and how often? Only once a week. When I'm wearing my hair out like this. So you just spray it. I just spray it, for me personally. I just spray it on my hair right before I blow dry it. You want to spray it on to hair that is like damp still, and then blow dry your hair. And then if I was to wear braids or something, if I had braids in, I would like just spray it on my braids like every, why do I keep clicking? Everyone calm down. All this stuff moving around. I would just spray it on my braids like once a day. I used to like spray it down the length of my braids like once a day when I had my braids in. Look up Vish. Actually, don't. Go to niaralexis.com. I have it linked in there for you. It's my go-to. And also, if you guys are catching this, Niara's Beautiful Christmas is happening. Let me plug in my charger so y'all don't die. Niara's Beautiful Christmas giveaways just started last week, and today is the last day to enter the first giveaway. And in the first giveaway, you can win this, or in all 3 of them actually, you can win a GHD Chronos. This flat iron is like $320 something. I always round up and be like, it's a $400 flat iron. So if you like that flat iron, go over to my Instagram. The post is already up. It's called Niara's Beautiful Christmas. You have until 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time, so still a couple more hours where I am at to enter. It is not international. It's US only. Sorry, y'all. And I explained this in the video when I talked about it and introduced it. It's not international because whenever I do international giveaways, don't nobody ever enter. Don't nobody. It'd be like 5 of y'all. And then I have to go around the world. Actually, not me. Y'all be making Miss Wendy go around the world to mail y'all giveaways, and don't nobody be entering them. Also, this plug is for a US plug, so it wouldn't make sense to give it away internationally. You made this look easy. I appreciate you so much. Oh, it makes my frosting made not know you show these kind of things. Oh, Merry Christmas. Just me. Can you DM me on Instagram, please? My name on there is Niara Alexis as well. Please DM me today if you can. Hi, it's hydrating and moisturizing. Yeah, moisturizing, hydrating. They're, what's that? Synonyms. Moisturizing, hydrating. They're infusing water. They're both the same thing. I mean, I think. Google it, girl. But I'm pretty sure those mean the same. Do you wait until you have some new growth before you get your hair braided? Even though I'm getting a relaxer, I would like to get box braided. Yes. I'm notorious for this. People ask me this all the time and they get so disappointed. The way that I relax my hair, like the cadence that I go at, is all based around me wearing braids all summer long. So I don't like to deal with my hair at all in the summer. I don't have the patience for it. I'm never gonna have the patience for it. That's why I know I could never live anywhere that's like super hot all year long, because I need a break. And I also, like, after about like 3 months of wearing my hair in braids, I'm tired of it. I don't want to wear my hair in braids no more. So the way like that I relax my hair is I relax it at the end slash or at the beginning of fall. Like, so it's usually like the end of September or end of August, early September. And then I will relax my hair again at the when? At the losing my words, y'all. Like December-ish, maybe early January time period. That will be the last time I relax my hair. And by the time summer comes around, or like it start getting hot outside for Chicago, which is like late April, early May, I can put some braids in and I have like at least like 3 to 4 months of new growth. I will not put braids in my hair on freshly relaxed hair. I've done it before and my hair broke all the way off. I just don't think it's good for relaxed hair to put, especially box braids. Box braids are heavy. You can maybe get away with doing knotless braids, but I wouldn't personally. You want to relax your hair, but you're new. Um, I would say go watch my videos. Go watch my relaxer videos. Because there's so many different tips I could give. Like, it's like you have to be more specific for me to like, because there's so many different things I could say. These clips is lost in my head. That's how my mama said my bows were like as a kid. Like, you see, there's a clip right here. You can't even see it. She was like, your bows and barrettes would be lost in your head. Like, I couldn't find them. That's how thick your hair was. That's why my mom relaxed my hair. She said, girl, I don't got the time. Let's not get too much on Wendy though. Look, it's a whole nother clip back here. Mama was in school. She had 3 kids. I was the youngest, and she was tired of sending me to school or to wherever, and my hair looked nothing like how she left it. And don't get me wrong, my mama would do my hair every morning. She had me cute little bows and pigtails and little ballies and barrettes and stuff like that. Hair never came home looking like that, baby. I look crazy when I came home. Do you prefer ceramic over titanium? I've never used titanium, and I heard from a good trusted source, who is a hairdresser, that those titanium flat irons be eating people hair up if you don't know how to use them. And I was like, well, how do you use a flat iron? She was like, because I'm just like, just flat iron your hair. She was like, there's like a specific technique and everything to using those ceramic flat irons, and people don't really know that. She said that if she would personally say, if you're not a professional, don't use the titaniums. Stick with the ceramic. So that's what I do. And also the GHD flat irons I use are ceramic. So, you know, that's just what I'm comfy with, what I know. I was low-key thinking of trying like the Babyless, I think the blue ones. I'm like, gosh. I already relaxed my hair. That's enough damage. I don't need to be like frying it, because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like she's saying like y'all cooking it. How are you liking? Oh, I'm missing. Oh my gosh, your beautiful skin. So thanks. It's not. It looks really good on camera. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it looks like that in real life. I've just always been used to my skin looking like bad. So like, when people say that, I'm always like, really? Smoothie idea, blueberry yogurt, blend it out. Okay. What's the temperature? So this GHD flat iron only has an on button. Let me show it to you. So I can't change the temperature. That button, that's all I can do. It heats up to 365 degrees, and this flat iron, well, GHD in general, was how I learned that I didn't need to have my flat iron up to 400, almost 500 degrees to get my hair straight how I wanted. I used to definitely have my flat irons up to like 450, as high as it could go, and be frying my hair. But my first GHD flat iron was the Platinum Plus, and I was like, there's only one button. What? And I think I reviewed it on here, and I was like, it's all right, whatever. I wish I could change the temperature. But what it taught me was just like, I don't need as high of a heat on my hair to really get the results that I want. And I think it's made my hair so much better. So if you do have a flat iron that like allows you to change the temperature, like fine. But I would say if you flat iron your hair like above 400 degrees, maybe try, I'm just saying, just try. See if you can get the same results like a little bit lower and a little bit lower. And keep going lower until you get to a temperature where it's like, this is the lowest I can go and still get the results I want. And you know, it might be better for your hair health. So this is where I'm seeing, I'm gonna show y'all here on this live. This is what the breakage is looking like on my hair that I was telling y'all about before. So you see this right here? Can you guys see that really well? Let me straighten it. I feel like you'll be able to better see it when I straighten it. Am I liking the Nutrafol? Yes, I love it, and I take it every single day. And if you go to niaraalexis.com, I have my discount linked there for you guys. If you go to niaraalexis.com, I have a lot of things linked there for you guys. The products I use in the weekly hair vlog, wash day products. I'll go and update that right after this live. Hair guides, all that type of stuff. Okay, let me show you guys this breakage. One thing that I can instantly, like, I can feel like that this part of my hair, I can just like running my hands over it. It's so much denser and thicker. But if you look here, let me get, y'all see how like there's this space right here? Okay, let me comb it out again. You see how it's like thick, 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 and then it starts getting thin. That is my relaxed hair, or well, it's all relaxed, but my hair that's fully processed and straight on the ends is kind of giving out. So what I have decided I'm gonna do, I did like cut some of my hair last week. Ooh, this is gonna be an even better piece to show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all this piece. I did kind of cut some of my hair last week, but what I've decided I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start to cut a little bit every wash day until I get rid of that straight hair on the ends. This is gonna be even better piece for me to show y'all that breakage, because this piece is like, girl, I had to go. And I'm not like too worried about it because I've nursed my hair back from the trenches before, literally. And I think I'm also not worried about it because I know what's happening. If I didn't know what was happening, I would be like shocked. But I understand what's happening right now, so I'm not that worried about it. And actually, okay, I can show y'all this. This is where I first started seeing the breakage like a few weeks ago. And you see how there's like no hair right there? It was literally like 2 or 3 strands there. So I just cut it out. I was like, what's happening? This is where I first noticed the breakage like 2 weeks ago. But that's like an interior piece, so it's like nobody really see that, so I don't really care. But I'm gonna do it like, I'm probably gonna cut like a little bit more, like, and every wash day I'm gonna cut a little bit more, and then hopefully I'll get to a point where it's like all gone. Because I like the length that my hair is at right now. That's the only reason why I'm not really cutting it, because I like the length that my hair is at right now, but I don't mind if it gets a little bit shorter. Low key, it's kind of I've been wanting a bob for a minute, but I just hadn't done it. Let me get to these questions. I'll be overworking Nikki. Lie or no lie? Y'all, this is really, I should know this, and I don't. I go that line of demarcation. No. You can see it here too. Let me show you. You see that? That relaxed hair is like, girl, I'm gonna see you later. It's okay. It's all right. As long as you know what to do to address it, I feel like you should be fine. You may have mentioned already, but how often do you recommend using Olaplex number 3? Is it weekly or is Nina? Girl, no, it's definitely not weekly. So that's like one of those like deep and like intensive treat. It's a bonding treatment. So I wouldn't use that weekly. I would use that maybe I don't know, every like 4 or 5 weeks or so. Same as like a protein treatment, like space it out. That's something that's like a bonding treatment doesn't need to be used weekly, and it's gonna start to dry your hair out or like break your hair off, or so it's just gonna do bad things to you if you do use it too frequently. I had somebody tell me that they were using it a lot and they were trying to figure out what's happening to their hair, and that was it. The Babyliss damages my hair more even with one pass. I have a Sadu ceramic to 410 minimal damage. Do you think the results are as a result of the technique you use or the quality of your flat iron? I think it's a mixture because let me tell it. You give me any flat iron, baby, I'm gonna get this hair done. Because before I was using the GHD, I was using like little $20, $30, maybe $40 hollers that I would get from like Target or CVS or whatever, and people were still asking me who does my hair. Hot. Sometimes this flat iron be getting hot, and I'm like, ain't no way that's 365. So to me, I think it's technique, but I think what you will find with like the flat iron that you use, it's just gonna be different things or features that you notice about the flat iron. Like, does it snag your hair? Do you feel like it gets your hair smooth? Do you feel like you have to do multiple passes? Like stuff like that. And depending on like what tools or tool you're using, it will determine how hard you have to work. But you can still get the same results. You just have to know what to do with the tools that you have. That's why I have the affordable flat iron series, because this flat iron is almost $400. That's not affordable for majority of people. So I don't want people to think that like, and that's also kind of like what my channel is about. I don't want people to think that you need to have a certain amount of money or access to certain things in order to look nice or have your hair look how you want it to. You can have like the hairstyle that you want, the hair that you want, if you're willing to take the time to learn how to do it. But you also, this wet towel is about to piss me off. That was just like a, but I don't like wet fabric or things touching me like that. It's making me mad. Yeah, so saying that to say, like, you don't have to have an expensive flat iron, but I think it's a mixture of techniques and also what you're using, and you just have to know how to work with what it is that you're using. How do you heat your hair without damaging it? I'm gonna be real with you. I think to a certain degree you're gonna be kind of damaging your hair. Just be comfortable with that. And know that, but use a heat protectant on your hair. Make sure your hair is fully moisturized and everything. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make when they are flat ironing their hair or like just applying heat to their hair in general, especially if you want your hair to be straight and stay straight, is they don't start with fully dry hair. That's usually like the first question I ask to people when they say like, oh, my hair, I straighten it but it doesn't stay straight long. Is your hair fully dry? If you're flat ironing damp hair, it might straighten it for the moment. It's just gonna frizz back up once it actually dries. You need to make sure your hair is fully dry all the way down to the roots, because I feel like that's a big like thing that people miss, is like making sure their hair is like really dry. So I started doing my hair in high school actually, but I didn't really learn how to do it for real, and like take care of it until I was in college. I majored in fashion business. Yeah, a lot of people when I was first, I gotta give a shout out to my parents, because a lot of people would not let their kids major in something like that. Like there were a lot of kids at my school that majored in that, but they were you know of another race. And I'm saying that to say a lot of minorities, like their parent, a lot of more minorities that I know, their parents wouldn't let them major in something like that because it's not like a guaranteed career. It's not something that you can like immediately graduate school and make money doing that. A lot of like minority parents would be like, you know, be a doctor, be a lawyer, go to business school, like something where you can like immediately use that degree. But yeah, that's what I majored in. 'Cause I definitely had people that were like, you know, my parents won't let me major in that because they say that's not a real degree. Well, thankfully, I started working in my field though. It took me a little minute, not gonna lie. I did get a job when I first graduated though, but it wasn't in my fields. But eventually I ended up moving to New York and I worked at L'Oreal and I worked at Michael Kors and I'm still working in my field. But I just, you know, I don't know how that tangent happened, but it did. I'm good. I mean, I might do a bob, but I'm gonna just keep cutting it for right now. The other thing too is like I don't like to cut too much of my hair at one time, like do a big cut. Like for me, if I want a bob, I'm gonna gradually go into that bob because I just feel like it's better to like slowly get there than to try to do it all at once and you really mess up your hair. Then I will be upset. Yeah, too high of heat will cause holes in the hair, but that's not what the problem is. The problem is that I have a line of demarcation where my textured hair is meeting like my hair that's too processed. I have that on some of my ends looking like that too. Wow, thanks for explaining that was happening to my relaxed hair. Yeah, cut it off. You gotta get it out. Because it's just gonna keep breaking off. And the thing that I noticed is like when it started happening, or when I first noticed it maybe like 2 weeks ago, all that's gonna happen is it's like if you notice it in one spot, just be ready. It's if it's happening there, it's gonna start happening in other places, and you just need to like know what your plan is. So mine was like, okay, let me wait and see what happens with this. Then I noticed it the next week immediately with like another chunk of hair, and so now my plan is give it like a good little decent cut when you wash it, so you can get it all out. Because what you don't want, since it's like breaking, it's not like a clean break. Like if you're cutting it, it can start causing split ends. So now the hair that's more processed has broken off, and then you have your hair that's more textured, but then it's broken at the end and it could become a split end, and now all this hair is messed up and now you got to cut even more. So I would just suggest starting to cut it. What do you think about the Cheese Silk Infusion and Bio Silk? I've used both of those before and I think they're both great. Chi used to be my go-to when I was in high school, and then in college I switched over to the Bio Silk, and I was going like kind of back and forth between the both of them, but they're both really good and I've used both of them before. I was actually thinking about that. I saw it in like TJ Maxx or Marshall's, one of those the other day, and I was like, I should go back to using this because it was literally so good and it had my hair so shiny and silky. I thought I heard something. I tried using the shampoo and conditioner before, but I didn't like it. So I'm gonna show y'all. This is where like, because I cut this little chunk out. This is where like if I wanted to get rid of all of everything at once, I would need to cut my hair to here, which isn't that bad. But I just feel like, you know what, low-key, I can maybe do that today. Because like last week, it was like a little longer. It was down here, maybe. Cut it up to here. No, this week we might just go ahead and do it. Natural face look fine. Okay, thanks. What do you recommend for a protein treatment? I don't know a lot about protein treatments, guys. The only one I really use like that is the Sacred protein treatment. That's the one that I used today. So that's all I can recommend. I don't know a lot about them. I don't know how they're supposed to work, operate, none of that stuff. You always put heat in your hair so often and never get heat damage. I won't say I never get heat damage. I won't say that because literally my processings are breaking off right now. I won't say I never get heat damage, but my hair is also relaxed, so it's kind of hard to notice heat damage on hair that's already damaged, you know? And I don't care what nobody says. Some people feel a certain way about it and be like, no, it's not true. Relaxed hair is damaged hair. You're breaking down the bonds of your hair so that it will be straighter. It's damaged. You just gotta know how to keep it up. It's okay to see your hair on the floor while silk press. I'm like, how much? It depends on how much it is and if that's normal for you. Everybody has fallout or whatever. Breakage is different and how much of it is different for everyone too. But you just have to know what's normal for you. Like whenever I take my braids out, people love, like, because I always show people like what my fallout is after I've like detangled my braids or my hair from my braids. People love to tell me, oh, that's too much. That's what's normal for me. And it, like, whenever I take my hair out my braids, my hair be so thick and full and it's grown and everything. You have to know what works for you or what is the norm for you. Don't go based off of what everybody say, this is the norm, this is what you should do or whatever. No, it's dry, brittle, and locks moisture. Yeah, the foundation of good silk press is a blow dry. Do you recommend slightly air drying before using a blow dry or immediate blow dry after washing? Well, after you wash, you want to condition or whatever. I recommend, because you're, and this is just how I do my hair, I always apply my leave-in while my hair is wet. And look, y'all, you should only be applying your leave-in while your hair is wet so it can like really get into the hair. Like, because when you blow drying it, it's kind of like you're cooking it into the hair or whatever. So you should only be applying leave-in onto wet hair, but you want your hair to, like, I personally wouldn't have it be soaking wet. I mean, it can, but you know, a little towel dry is fine. Just don't have it be like fully dry, because if it's fully dry, and like that product can't absorb into the hair at all. My hair was like, today when I did it, it was a little drier than I usually have it because I was trying to tag these products on YouTube and it wasn't letting me. So annoying. Sorry, y'all. I use the motions relaxer. Okay, see, Nikki approves of BioSilk as well. She says it's good. I like BioSilk, and also you get like a huge bottle. I can't remember how much they cost. Like, I think when I was buying them, I want to say it was maybe like $30 or so. I don't know how much they cost anymore though, because I haven't purchased them in a while. You know, inflation, baby. But yeah, BioSilk was really good. She is really good too. And I remember like when you get the little mini, I used to get the little mini because I was broke. Get the little mini bottle of Chi. That thing would last me because you only need like a tiny little bit. And that was like what all the like girls at the salon was using back in the day. They was using that Chi Silk Infusion, or they was using that BioSilk. You might go a little shorter today. What about heat protectant? What about it? Are there any specific products you don't recommend for relaxed hair? Good question, babes. Any hard hairspray, like a high hold hairspray, spritz, all that stuff, stay away from it. It's gonna break your hair off. Permanent hair color, like you can color your hair or whatever. I personally just think you need to pick which damage you're willing to go for. You want to color your hair or you want to relax it. I do color my hair with a rinse. And that's considered a semi-permanent hair color. Don't be putting no box dye on your hair. Please don't put no box. If you just absolutely feel like you need to color your hair, go to a professional and let them do it. Do not use no box dye on your hair. What else? I think those are the only two products that I'm like, really don't do that. Also, like clarifying shampoos, like those are great and all, but don't use them too frequently, because what a clarifying shampoo is designed to do is to strip, is to clarify everything off of your hair. So if you are doing that frequently and then you're not moisturizing your hair adequately, it's just gonna start to dry your hair out over time. So I would just say, like, if you like use clarifying shampoos as needed. Like I use them like maybe once or twice a month. But don't feel like it's something like, oh, I need to use a clarifying shampoo on my hair every week. Do you really need to? You know? Oh, not y'all telling Nikki who to block. Y'all crack me up on here. Sorry, my lips is dry, baby. My lips is dry. Where's my lip balm? It's gone with the wind. Do you feel like you could brush it? Absolutely not. I personally don't, but that's because my hair's relaxed. If you're not relaxed, maybe you could, but I personally wouldn't. Let me tell you why. Because when I was in high school, I started getting really good at doing my hair, and I was washing my hair like twice a week, and my hair broke all the way off. Okay, it's probably like a multitude of things I was doing, but I just wouldn't recommend pressing your hair every week, or like, you know, applying this level of heat to it every week. So if you need to like wash your hair more than once a week, maybe the first time you wash your hair, you're wearing it straight, and maybe the second time find like a cute like curly style that you can do. Maybe you do like a twist out or like cornrows. Like I've low-key been wanting to do some cornrows again this holiday season with like a big earring. I feel like that would look so good. But maybe find like something like that that you could do like the second time you wash it. um I personally would not use heat at this level every week or twice a week. What am I talking about? You do whatever, girl. So yeah, it's just my recommendation. I relax my hair twice a year. I don't have one favorite hair product, honestly. What is your favorite? Also, Nikki, let me know if you're okay, girl. If you need to, if you like, I gotta stop, girl, I need a break, or you know, I gotta leave. You know, just let me know. I'm gonna take a break with the silk presses until this dermatitis calms down. Yeah, and maybe do that too, cause it could maybe like it calms down like based off of, you know, what you're doing or whatever. Like maybe you're doing something that might be causing the flare up. It could be like pressing it or something like that. Don't know. I don't know a lot about that condition, but yeah, maybe I always suggest like when you are like having issues with your hair, like whether it's like, you know, your hair is super dry or, you know, obviously like try to find a solution for it. But I feel like the best thing that people can do for their hair when you just like, I don't know what's happening with it right now, leave it alone. Leave it alone for a minute. Whether that means putting in a protective style, which I've heard like for that condition, like protective styles might not be the best for it. But if you feel like, you know what, just calming down the silk presses might help, that, you know, you might be right. Go with your intuition. I enjoy these lives so much. The conversation is always so fun and informative. It really feels like we got in the club. Yeah, fam. I like it too. I feel like our banter, our chit chat is good. I feel like we're nice here. We have a good little community. And I love how y'all be helping each other in the comments, or like if y'all see a question before I do and you get to it, because I'm a little bit long-winded. I love that, you know, y'all are like really like community to each other. I don't want this thing here to just be about me. That's one of my biggest things about like doing this whole social media stuff. I was like, I really only want to, I really don't want to do this if it's just like something that's like focused on me. Like, yes, I'm sharing my hair journey, like what I'm doing, but I really want it to be about like, how can I help other people learn how to do their hair affordably using whatever products you want, or just like learning the technique. So yeah, I'm literally detangling my hair right now to throw some. Yeah, I love a good corn. You know, like my cornrow inspo, who I love to see in some cornrows, and like that made me start wanting to wear cornrows. It's Tracy Ellis Ross. When she be wearing her cornrows and she has like her big earrings and stuff in. Oh yes, I love a cornrow, and it took me so long to learn how to cornrow my hair, but I got there. I have a video up on my YouTube if y'all need some help. It's a little, I won't say it's tricky because it's like once you learn it, it's fine, but you just have to be patient. Okay, your hair is longer than mine and I'm 12. You 12? Do you mean you're 12 years old? How do you get your hair back naturally curly when it's straight? Because my friend's hair is straight and I just want to know how to get it back curly. If your hair is relaxed, babe, it's not gonna go back curly unless you grow it out. But if your hair is not relaxed, it's just based on like the how much heat you're using and the products that you're using. Okay, Nikki says she's good. Also, any other people that are natural in here, let's help this baby out. If y'all have more tips on like how you get your hair to revert back to curly, please leave comments for her and let her know. How to remove buildup after taking out braids. You need a good clarify. That's one of the times where I'd be like, yeah, put that clarifying shampoo in there. First, when you take out the braids, let me just say this first and foremost, like, because this is the biggest thing why people think like, oh, I can't wear braids to take my hair out, or it makes my hair like matted or whatever. Detangle your hair all the way through, okay? Do not let no water touch that hair until you have gotten all that dead hair out, until you have detangled everything, because if you don't, your hair is going to be matted. Second, wash your hair like a few times probably with a clarifying shampoo. But detangling it will help get a lot of that stuff out of there too. But you really need a good clarifying shampoo. But also, when you have braids, this is why I started learning how to do my own hair for real, like other stuff to my hair, not just straightening it, like braiding it and stuff, because I didn't like how much product braiders would put in the hair. It was just too much to me, like all the like putting it down on the scalp. I'm like, that's defeating the purpose of like this being a long wearing protective style, because then that gel, whatever it is that you're putting in there, it's gonna gunk up at some point. It's gonna start to look ashy, it's gonna start to look old and all that type of stuff. And I find, to me, that's a lot of times why people wear braids. Like you'll see some people like wear braids or get them put in or whatever, and they only want to wear them for like 2-3 weeks, and they're like, oh, because it looks old. Yeah, because the style wasn't put in a way where it could gracefully age, if you will, you know? I find that the less product I put in my braids, the more like that they start to grow out, the better that they start to look. Like I low-key don't even like when I have fresh braids anymore. My favorites is when the braids are like 3-4 weeks old. And it starts to look like, even though everybody know, well, most people know that this is not my hair, it looks like I've just braided my hair because I've done the knotless braid. Hi, I'm from Minnesota. I have never seen no one flat iron your hair the way you do. It looks really good. I think I'm going to try that with my daughter, and I see I need 2 planes, a big one and a skitty. No, this is just one flat iron. I don't know if that's what you're referring to. This is just one flat iron. This is a comb. This is a chasing comb. If you go to niaraalexis.com, I have this linked in there. You can get 2 of these for like, I think the one I have linked in there is like 2 of them for like $5 or something. But all that's doing, that's a chasing comb. It's not another flat iron. But basically all it's doing is like just making sure that when you straighten the hair, like when you go in for the second pass, is fully separating everything so that your hair, it doesn't end up crunchy on the ends. Because when you have hair that's like kinkier and it's not like naturally straight or it's not naturally wavy, just running this iron over it, it might get some parts of it straight, but the ends need to be like basically like combed through at the same time in order to get it straight, if that makes sense. I hope that helps you with your daughter's hair. And also, good job, whoever you are, trying to figure out what to do with the baby's hair, because a lot of daddies, they was out here messing us up. A lot of dads, moms, they be out here messing us up. We don't be knowing what was what. I had pictures of myself when I was a kid. My dad had tried to do my hair. It was rough times. It was rough times. And I'm assuming from this, like looking at your picture, I'm assuming like you know, your daughters like are mixed. So kudos to you for trying to figure it out. Because some parents used to have us out here messed up. And my daddy was black, he just ain't over. He was just out here trying to do the plaits on my head and everything. I was looking like what's that little kid from Little Rascals? The braids going everywhere. That's what I was looking like. My hair was looking tore up. And I will never forget that. And I remember I was like, I need to learn how to do my own hair. And this was when I was a little kid. I didn't start really doing my hair until I was like in high school. But like when I was younger and I used to wear like little like barrettes and like ponytails and stuff, my mom, I started actually like low key, like when I was a kid, that's when I kind of started doing my hair. And I would like, my mom would do my hair like once a week, right? She would, you know, wash it, clean it. She would part my hair into like my ponytails or whatever. And then like it was my job in the morning. This is before I started going to the salon. It was my job in the morning to get up and like I wouldn't take the whole ponytail down. I would just like take down the part, like you know how you had a little bally in and it's like twisted down and it's like a little barrette at the end. I would just take down the part that was twisted down. I would brush it and I would twist it back up and put that little barrette back on there. That's when I really started doing my own hair, because I was like, I can't have my daddy braiding my hair like that again. Because when I tell you, them braids was sticking up. He was just doing the best he could, but them braids was sticking up everywhere, and I was heated. I will never forget that. I was like a little kid, but I'll never forget. I was like, this ain't it. Welcome to your first laugh, girl. And I relax my hair every like twice in a 12-month span. Okay, so we about to look at the hair because we're for sure gonna cut it a little bit. Let me lift my seat up a little bit so that YouTube can fully see. Because you know I have a camera here. Dang, I did my wash day and did not get any on my TikTok camera down here. I did not straighten my hair at all on this camera. Dang. We're gonna have to figure out a way to make that happen. I'm probably gonna have to take footage from here, from my YouTube camera, to do a wash day for like TikTok and Instagram. Okay, let's see. Do you grease your scalp? No. Hi. I'm a straight natural and my curl pattern is very loose. I'd have to grow it out to get the curls back. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. If you are natural and have heat damage, that's funny. Washing floors like you gave me the constant. Glad. That's what we're here. Confidence boosting, not the. Because I'm not gonna lie, some people that be doing this little content creation stuff, I feel like they low key be putting people down, and I don't like that. Like how you want somebody. Sorry if I can hear my stomach growling. I'm hungry. How you supposed to be doing this and like want to build a community? Which like, you know what? Some people don't want to build a community. Some people want to be like known. They want notoriety or whatever. And that's not really what I'm going for. I want a community with y'all. Okay, my hair is so staticky. I need to go get some dryer sheets. I'm tired of it. I don't know what that means. In high school, the girls would love it. They'd be like, oh, that means your hair is so clean. No, that's so annoying. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants this. Yeah, I like the way detox shampoo. Oh, girl, I've been on here. It's like 83 minutes. Thank you, because I thought this was 2 flat irons. But this is a chasing comb, y'all. What straightener to use? The GHD Chronos. I have 4 boys and she's my first girl, so yes, I had to learn how to do her hair, and I've been watching YouTube for 14 years, so I do my hair. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. But you know what? At least you're taking the time to learn it, and I can tell you this right now. She's going to look back and like appreciate that like her mom took the time, or her mom or her dad took the time to learn how to do her hair. I can guarantee you that. Because I've heard of so many other people saying like, oh, I didn't tell y'all, I'm about to cut some off. I've heard of so many other people saying that, you know, like nobody ever took the time. And that it just like was a burden and it just became, you know, a thing. So I think it's good that you're trying. Even if it takes a while to figure it out, you know, it's better than, you know, just her just feeling like, you know, because I feel like in those situations, like sometimes a kid will feel like, you know, nobody cares enough to learn, or like, you know, I just have to eventually figure it out on my own. So I think it's good. It's commendable what you're doing. Good job. What's a good moisturizer after a few days of a silk press? I don't use moisturizer after I do my silk press. I just use additional oils to keep it sealed. I've been watching your videos and implementing some of your techniques and product suggestions. I've noticed a significant difference. You're welcome. We kind of look alike, threw me off for a second. Quick. Do we, Letitia? I've been taking pumpkin seed for my hair growth and fenugreek. Okay. Nikki, don't tell me static means no moisture in the hair. Y'all be teaching me some things. My hair does get staticky though, and it really only be in the wintertime. Oh, we gonna move right along. Thank you for telling me that though. I just went relax a few months ago and I cut it into a bob a couple weeks ago. I love it. Just brought a T3 single pass. I use a lot of design. Do you like the T3? I've never used any T3 products, but I always see people use them. Really, the what's that product I see them use more than anything? The curling irons. I see a lot of people use the curling irons. Like the girls with the... Okay, I really only see girls with like weaves and stuff use the curling iron, so I don't know. Do people actually like them? Because okay, I feel like you can use anything on a weave. Sorry, y'all. Kind of bending down because I gotta... I'm gonna show y'all the back too, so y'all can tell me if my hair is lopsided. And I'm also not upset about like my little length because I feel like it's gonna grow back pretty quickly. So doesn't bother me if you were wondering. What's funny is I just filmed a video talking about hair growth. This is how you grow your hair. I just haven't posted it yet because I haven't edited it. I'm really behind on editing a lot of stuff. So, well, I'm still gonna post it to show like everything, but I am like just trying to be, you know, transparent with you guys. That's really my biggest goal, because I could easily like hide it and be like, I just wanted my hair to be in a bob, and that would be a lie, because I was actually kind of really starting to like the little length, even though I had said to y'all plenty of times before, like I don't care about how long my hair is. I just wanted to like have the thickness that I want. But I was like, why would I hide like I've never like been a person that's been tied to like the length of my hair. So and it's just gonna look so much better when it grows back in fully and all of that like straight hair is gone. when you see like my hair, it's gonna look so much better. Do you use the Wave Fine shampoo? I've never used a fine shampoo. I only have used a detox shampoo, and I use a thick hair conditioner from the Way. And I don't dislike them. I just using different products right now. I'm currently using the Mizani Moisture Fusion. I have that. I have the shampoo and I think it's a deep conditioner. Okay. Yes, I'm a mother. I do like you a lot, and I'm going to subscribe and put you on notifications so whenever you come, I can watch. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Heather. She's gonna be happy that you took the time to figure out how to do her hair. And she's gonna be like when I tell you, like very thankful for it, because this is one thing I can't tell you. Children are mean, and especially like if you know, like if you're different, if your hair looks a little different than like, you know, everybody around you, and you can't get the styles like everyone around you. But also I would just say too, like and I know you ain't even asked for this, but I would say too, like just let her know, like, you know, this is what I would do for if it were me in that situation. I would ask her like, how does she want to wear her hair too, and ask her like, what are some things that, like, you know, she likes, like maybe she likes certain barrettes and stuff like that. But I think either way, she's gonna like really, as she gets older, she's gonna recognize, because, you know, I think kids when they're younger, they just see whatever their parents do and they just like whatever. But I think as she gets older, she's gonna really be like, Mama was really trying to figure it out for my hair, and she's gonna appreciate that. Can you recommend a good blow dryer? I use the Dyson Supersonic. It's my favorite. I can't for the life of me curl my hair with a flat iron no matter how much I watch her videos. So I just flat iron and then go back to the curl. Use the curling iron. I say that to people all the time. If you can't get your hair to curl with a flat iron, like you should probably start. Sorry. There go the flat iron. Turn it off again. You should probably just use a curling iron until you figure out the wrist movement and whatnot, and then you can move on to a flat iron. So I do think it takes a little bit of a different technique. I really like, and my hair's so shiny when I use the T3. I didn't want the curlers, but I want to get a good blow dryer first. I wasn't ready to see that much of a champ. Look, I'm not worried about it. I know that it's gonna grow back quicker. But I've always said I'm not gonna hold on to dead hair or hair that's breaking or anything like that. And I know exactly what the problem is. So it would be crazy for me to hold on to that and just let my hair continue to break. And then my hair is gonna start looking scraggly, and y'all are gonna be like, maybe I don't need to watch her lives anymore. Like, what are we doing here? Riddle me that. Why is the hair looking so scraggly? My stylist went ghost, and I've been binging your videos to do my own. Oh, nothing disappearing on you. Y'all, I didn't show you the back of my hair. Hold on, let me. I said I was gonna show y'all the back. Hold on 1 second before I keep going. Okay. You can see it for the most part, just not this part. Make sure I'm in frame for you guys. Is it? Please tell me if it's straight. I'm not even trying all the way. Oh my God, not the Dyson. Okay. Is it straight? Somebody else standing right here, and they wanted to stop and watch as well. Okay. Now we can keep going. I want to make sure I showed y'all the back because y'all be yelling at me sometimes on my YouTube videos. Y'all comment and say, you never show us the back. Well, I showed you the back this time. I'm gonna have to recurl this piece. This one did weird. Oh no, it's fine. Is the flat iron even on? Oh yeah. Name of brush. Which one? This one? Stun brush. I keep getting hair in my mouth. Would you ever do other skincare shower routine? Babe? Probably not. Cause I'm not about to be getting no shower, no bathing suit to show y'all my shower routine. I'm gonna have to curl that piece again. Cause that looks. Probably not. Cause they be getting in the shower with they bathing suits on, and I ain't doing all that, baby. I can tell you that right now. When I tell y'all I'm an auntie, like I think people think I'm joking and just say that because of my age. So I am 32. No. I have 6 whole nephews. I'm a bona fide auntie to the core. I became an auntie at 18. I've been doing this auntie thing for a minute. Auntie ain't got the time. I barely got time for this. Okay, I was out running errands this morning. I had to take my mama car to get service. All types of stuff. I ain't gonna do it. I'm just clipping those up just to move this along faster instead of like holding them. Not Nikki that told me I ain't got no moisture in my hair, baby. That's why it's staticky. Oh, I hate that. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to look for, and low key, I feel like the Sacred line is very nice and moisturizing. So why is it? That's gonna, Nikki, now you gonna, that's gonna be in the back of my head always. You know how like you like, I don't know if y'all have seen these memes where it's like a person will be like, you about to go to sleep and then you like randomly think like, where's that one shirt? Now I'm be thinking about Nikki said my hair not moisturized every time it's staticky. It's crazy you were doing this all with a full-time job. So impressed. I feel like you can't keep up with social media since med school. I can't. I was like, girl, you think I'm in med school? No, it is kind of hard, low key. Not gonna lie to you, with a full-time job, it is hard. It does take dedication, but like you have to really like enjoy what it is that you're creating content about, or just have, I think the fact that I make it more than about just me. Like obviously there's content that I put out where it's like very me focused or whatever. And some people would argue to be like, girl, it's about you. Like, look, we're watching you. But like I try to make it about like being as informative as possible. Oh, I try to make it about being as informative as I possibly can. So I feel like that makes it, I don't know, it makes me like power through, I guess. And also the fact that like I would like for this to be my full-time job one day, but I feel like the way that I'm thinking about it when I think of like going full-time is like I don't want to just be a content creator. Not knocking anybody, but like I want it to be more of like a business for me. Like I have an idea out. Obviously it will start with the content creation, but I want it to like kind of expand out from that. I think I've told y'all on, oh, I just pulled one of my new edges I grew back. I think I've told y'all on here before, like one of my dreams is to own I don't even know if you would call it a salon, because I just want to be so much more than a hair salon, but like a beauty, yeah, I guess you would call it a beauty salon. It wouldn't be like just a hair salon. Obviously you could get your hair done there, but it would just be so much more than just that. That's like one of my, like in like at the end of my life I want to have done that. So yeah, the flat iron, it'd be like, y'all don't heard it. It make noise when it go on and off. My flat iron only heats up to 365 degrees. You know, it's kind of sad. My baby is 14. Oh, okay. I used to love to do French braids and barrettes all over her head, but now she's only into box braids. I've become a YouTube graduate of the box braids. Okay, now you can learn about box. You know, it's funny. My mom used to do box braids on me, and back, yeah, I told you I'm 32. My mom used to do box braids on me when I was younger, And she didn't have no YouTube. She was like, she said she was struggling trying to figure out. And I don't know, Wendy doesn't have a hair bone in her body. What's funny is, I've told you guys this before on my YouTube, I think. And Wendy has told y'all. My mom is adopted. And she doesn't know how to do no hair, but her adopted mom used to like, was literally a kitchen beautician. People like back in the 50s and 60s would come to my grandma's house. She would have that hot comb on the stove. I wish for the life of me. That's one thing I wish as I got older, I had like voice. I was a quiet kid, kinda. I didn't really talk to many people other than my mom. People in my family was like, that girl don't talk. I wish I had said to my mom, can you please keep that hot comb for me? Because I know for a fact it was the hot comb that my grandma was using like back in the 40s and 50s. And that's how she paid to get through school. My grandma was a teacher, and she used to do people's hair. They would come down, she would sit them down in front of that stove in the kitchen, she would press their hair out. But yeah, that's how she went to school, to be a teacher. But my mom was adopted. She didn't have a hair doing bone in her body. So I don't know how she figured out how to do box braids on me when I was a kid, because that was like her easiest thing, because I had so much hair and it was so thick and wild. She would do box braids on me so she didn't have to do my hair for a while. But what was I getting at? Dang, I done gone off on a tangent. Can't remember what the point was. Oh, the thing is like me and my mom will always joke and be like, how did you learn how to do hair? Like me, because it, like, how does stuff like pass down like that without it being like really passed down? Because that's not like my blood grandmother. Although you couldn't tell me no different. That's not my blood grandmother, because my mom was adopted. But yeah, the box braids are serious. That's no joke. And if you learn how to do those for the baby, good job. Good job. Because that's a great style to like, especially for like that age where like, you know, they running around, they want to do this, they want to do that. It's easier too to like upkeep. I would definitely throw some braids in my kids' hair at that age, especially if they play sports and stuff. I can imagine it. The day that when I have kids, I'm just so curious of like what they will be like or what they will be into, and I think it's like surprising to a lot of parents like what their kid is actually liking and stuff. We know this, Faye. That's why I am cutting my hair gradually to a dress. Okay, y'all told me my hair was straight. Currently 26, so I better be looking at you because you're No, I was actually surprised when I don't know when I started really sharing my age online, and a lot of people were like, you're not 32, and I'm like, yeah, I am. Like, I always just thought I looked my age on key, so I never really got why people were like, you're what? And I'm like, I'm 32, I'll be 33 in January, y'all. I'm getting up on them years where I'm like, it's time to have a baby, because I'm not trying to be anybody's older not that there's anything wrong with it, but I just want to be able to spend like as much time as I can with my children. But also like I do have certain things that I want to do, certain goals that I want to accomplish in life. I always tell people, I'm like Beyonce, I got stuff to do. Remember like everybody was asking Beyonce like, when are you gonna have kids? And she was like, I got stuff to do first. Girl, I have 8 nephews, 1 niece. I'm 27, single, no kids. Girl, we both have, yes. Okay, we're aunties to the core. We been true to this, not new to this. Before people was calling everybody auntie this, auntie that, we been an auntie, okay? I got 6 of them. 6 little children that call me auntie. And for a minute, I'm gonna tell y'all, at least for a good year, I thought I only had 5. I was miscounting one of them. And it's not even like I forgot like that he existed. For a whole year, I thought like, I got 5 nephews. I'm like, damn, I really do have 6. Okay, straight bus making sure. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, Nikki, you said there's no moisture in the air. Okay, girl, because you got me over here stressing, like, what am I about to do? My hair already breaking off in certain spots, Nikki. Okay, I read that sack is really just, it's just really clean. Yeah, that's what people say too. I heard that. It's not breakage, it's just her hair is, I mean, everyone has breakage, yeah. Yes, I'm 32, y'all. Why don't y'all think I look 32? Okay. Mama's a cosmetologist, daddy's a barber. This light gets on my nerves going off. It has like a timer. I wish I could stop it. Yes, I know. The breakage is a thing. But we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. Yes, y'all, I miscounted a whole nephew for you. For the longest time, I was saying, like, yeah, I got 5 nephews, blah, blah, blah. And my mama was like, Niara, you have 6 nephews. And I was like, what? Literally I forgot all about that baby. And I didn't forget him. I just thought I had 5. It happens. If that's not signs of a bona fide auntie, you don't know what is. Okay, that's like a grandma saying, "That's how many grandkids I got." Girl, they'll be all right. They know, no, auntie love them. Okay. No, mama, I'm sorry. I didn't think you was 32 either. I'm thinking you in your early 20s, baby. You look good at 32. Oh, you like my Christmas tree? I think it came out really cute this year. I don't think it's picking up on camera, but I have like some brown velvet ornaments. Like that's like a light brown right there. Like that's a dark brown. There's another one. It's like brown velvet ornaments, brown glass ornaments, and then these big things are like gold glitter ornaments. And then I have like little gold bows. And yeah. I love my Christmas tree this year. I usually have it be red and gold, but I just, tried to switch it up. I have, okay, now let me count the siblings. 4. It's 5 altogether. I have 2 brothers on my mom's side, and I have a brother and sister on my dad's side, and I'm the youngest of everybody. But I also have like oldest daughter syndrome, like on my mom's side. You know how they say, like, you got the oldest daughter who's like the family manager or whatever? That's me on my mama's side. But actually, low key on my daddy's side too. Like, I get everybody together. Wendy's birthday's coming up. What we in her? Low key, I ain't asked my brothers what they getting her for Christmas. I gotta check. Sisters, we be having to keep on top of things. Especially if you are the only girl. Like, you be having to keep on top of things. What she getting her for Christmas? She don't like that. That's what she like. I be helping with getting wise gifts, everything. But yeah, I have 4 siblings. I'm the youngest out of everybody on my mom and my dad's side. Back to the GHD. Yeah, I use the affordable flat irons really just to test them out for y'all. GHD is my jam, though. I test them out for people though to let I know the GHD is not an affordable price point for everyone, so I want everyone to be able to find something that works for them. Or that just like makes sense for their lifestyle. Like maybe even it could be like, I could buy that if I wanted to, but I don't. Okay, like that's perfectly fine. Like I've said on here before, like I just want everyone to be able to kind of find something that makes sense for their lifestyle and like what they want. So that's why I try out the other flat irons, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna always go back to my GHD. This is like my jam for me. This is the one for me. You're welcome. What's your favorite color to wear and what's your favorite color in general? Okay. Color to wear is red, baby. Y'all might have seen some of my videos or like even some of my vlogs. Every time I wear red, one of y'all comment and be like, red is your color. And I'm like, girl, I do not know it. I know it. And I buy like when I want like a show-stopping piece, like if I'm like looking for a dress for something, I'm gonna try to find me a red dress because for whatever reason, red just looks great on me. And then for just favorite color in general, I would say maybe brown or black. Also, I really like navy blue. I think navy blue is like such an underrated, slept on color. I have a lot of navy blue and brown stuff right now. Have you kept up with the K18? Which I haven't, girl. I haven't. I'm gonna tell you right now, I have not used that one time so press season. You know what? I low-key heard some stuff about Olaplex. But you know, I don't know nothing about nothing. I be staying out of people's business. Just like y'all be trying to get me to talk about that MyL stuff. And I told y'all, okay, I think I said this one time. I was like, I'm gonna stay out of it. But I low-key think y'all are just using this lady products wrong. And y'all saw she came out and said somebody was getting paid to talk about her. So yeah, I'ma still stand behind what I said, that I think y'all was using that lady's products wrong. I have not been spraying no hairspray on my hair this whole time. I'm in like shambles this wash day. Okay, let's do our hairspray. Amika Fluxus, take a picture. I've never used this before, so we're gonna see how we like it. I don't know why I felt that was necessary, but I did. Okay, let me make sure I turn on our other camera. At least let me get this part here. Okay, let's turn it on. I might have sprayed a little bit too much right there. That's all right. That smells okay. And then this is the Verb Ghost Dry Oil. If you're looking for an oil sheen, something like you can spray in your hair throughout the week, this doesn't moisturize. It kind of reminds you of a dry shampoo a little bit, but it's not. This is just adding extra shine to your hair. This is good. It's not gonna weigh your hair down at all. Shiny, I'm telling you. And the Verb Ghost Oil is bomb, one of my favorites. I actually have a discount. I think they're having 30% off right now, but if you happen to shop them when they're not having a sale, my code Niara15 on verb.com, it'll give you 15% off. Let me let this sit for a minute, catch up on questions. I got my T3 flat irons at Black Friday prices. Oh, that's good. I wish the giveaways was available for the UK. You know what? I really wanted to do some for y'all, but one, with the flat iron, it's a US like plug, or I don't think that's just a US plug, but it's like the type of plug that we use here in the US. I don't want to give that to y'all over there in the UK and you can't use it, or you got to buy a converter. And then also, I've said this so many times, whenever I do the international giveaways, don't nobody enter. I'll be like 5 people. So it's like, I just be like, where you at? Where am I from? My family is originally from Georgia. Do you have acrylic on your nails? No, this is just gel polish in a French. Okay, Nikki said my L did her dirty. How is your hair looking so good, but you aren't keeping up with the bond repair? Mine's a fall. Because I still do treatments. I just don't Like I do deep conditioner every wash day. I've done hot oil treatments. Today I did a protein treatment. I have been using that L'Oreal Bond repair system, the ones in the pink bottle. I've used that a few times. Just depends. And not everything is for everyone. That's right, Nat. Okay. I never really like my oil products personally, but people were using Olaplex wrong for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I've tried the Verb conditioners. They're pretty good. Thanks. Okay. Let's take these down. It's been long enough. I'm ready to vacuum up this hair. And you know what? I said I was gonna film another video after this. I'm not. I'm ready to eat something. And I'm about to sit here and edit. Oh shit. Turn on the other camera. I keep forgetting to turn on the camera. Okay, so I did kind of, you see how that's stuck like that? I did kind of spray too much right there. I was thinking, oh, but it brushed right out. Okay now, Amika. It brushed right out. When they say touchable, that's what they mean. My hair is looking good. It's looking good. That's a shine. I told you, this spray is really good. Now, I'm not even gonna hold you. I do think I just have good shine on my hair, low-key, from the products and stuff I use. But this product is very, very good if you want extra shine. I'm gonna shake her out a little bit. I'm trying to like, okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't really like my hair right now. This is day one hair. I'm not really liking it. And it's also taking me a minute to get used to being shorter, but it's okay, it's gonna grow back. I'm not loving it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Also, let's get rid of that middle part if we can. I'm gonna take a little bit more of this oil. I'm not gonna lie to you because I'm going somewhere tomorrow. I might throw a little bit of I want a little bit more of a wave. But that's okay. Also, can I tell y'all, I'm telling y'all this, I haven't even told the vlog this. I'm going to meet with a brand next week. They're gonna be here in Chicago. Can you guess what brand I'm meeting with? Y'all will see it on the vlog, but I'm like so excited. Can't believe. Don't know what it, like, you know, it could be just like, oh, let's say, hey girl, meet you in person. I don't know, but I'm like so freaking excited. Not loving the hair, I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't like it. But sometimes like day one hair just needs a little time to like settle in. So also sometimes it just takes you a while to get used to the hair being shorter. I wish there was, you know what, I'm gonna do this right now instead of having to wait to do it at another time. I'm gonna just throw a little bend up higher in the hair. Yes, I would like it to do that. It's just not like cool. Yes, like I would like it to be more like that if like since my hair is shorter. But y'all, I'm so excited about this. Like I have no idea what it's gonna be or nothing. They just reached out to me and was like, hey, we love it. And I was like, okay. So I'm really excited. So we'll see. Maybe I'll have some news to tell y'all next week when we go live. Don't know. Really what I'm doing, I'm just turning the flat iron. I'm just creating a bend and I'm stopping when I get to that other bend. So it like creates like more of like a type of wave thing, you see? Versus it being the other way. And I'd rather just do this on wash day than just putting more heat on my hair outside of wash day, you know? Also, I'm going to church in the morning, and I have not been to church in an embarrassingly like long time, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. Some of y'all said y'all go to my church before. I can't remember what her name was. Okay, I like that a little bit more. You see what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me get to any questions that we miss. Let me turn that camera off. What are we eating tonight, girl? You talking about sushi? I ain't been able to touch no sushi since that Keith Lee thing happened. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't go look it up. Don't let it ruin it for you. Thanks, Nikki. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I usually like day 2, day 3 here. I'm usually like in it, feeling it. But I gotta make sure, okay, I'm gonna give you a hint. This brand is a hair brand. So I gotta make sure my hair is like hitting from day 1. Cause low key, I feel like if I like my hair day 1 of wash day, or day 1 of like the wash week, what am I trying to say? Day 1 of the week, like on wash day, then like it kind of like I continue to like it more and more and more as the week goes along. And I'm meeting with a hair brand, and so I need my hair to be hitting for this meeting. I'm so excited. I can't wait to take y'all. Thank you. No, Nikki, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. I'll tell y'all next week after, because I don't like to like talk about or hype things up, even though I just like basically told y'all before they happen. But it's not that brand. But I'm like so excited. Okay, so we're done. It's not. Nobody has guessed it yet. So I'm just gonna say that nobody's guessed it yet, but I'll tell y'all next week after it happens. I like the hair now, and it's a little like it's giving a little loppy yoppy, little lob action. Like that girl, like the you know who I love, that little girl Cadence, when she be getting herself pressed and she be like, she cracks me up. She's the cutest little thing with her little warbies. Anyways, okay. So hair is looking, yeah. I'm looking like somebody rich auntie. That'd be my goal. I'm like, I'm somebody auntie. I better look like the rich one. So it's the end of wash day, you guys. I'm gonna eat. Don't be discouraged by me having to do a little choppy chop, a little cutty cut, whatever. It's fine. We're gonna live through it. It's gonna be fine. Our hair is gonna grow back. Better for it. It's better to address it than to ignore it, because then it's just gonna become a bigger problem. Okay. And believe it or not, it's probably gonna get shorter than this because I need to cut it all out. Let me see. One person guessed it. That's all I'm saying. One person did guess it. Your hair looks really good and healthy, right? Thank you, Heather. Not the yeah, she's Babiana. Yeah. She does. That shit is so cute. I love little Cadence. Okay, so we're done. We've been on this live for 123 minutes. That's what it says for me. So I will I think it saves these, so you can go back and watch it later if you want. Do y'all need a product breakdown again? I feel like I always do that right before we leave. Okay. Sacred shampoo. Plead the blood. I don't like when I be hearing stuff. Sacred shampoo. Sacred protein treatment right after that. Then I put in the sacred hydrating shampoo for a little bit. Then I put in the sacred moisturizing deep conditioner. Yeah, for like 10-15 minutes. Rinse that out. I use this Pureology leave-in, the 21 benefits. And then I put this oil in. Y'all saw me put a little bit of this in at the end, but I put this in before I flat ironed my hair. Both of these have heat protectant. So now I'm doing heat protectant before I blow dry and heat protectant before I flat iron. And then y'all saw the Mika hairspray. And then the Verb Ghost Strap, which you can. And it kind of like adds a little volume to your hair too. I love this hairspray. It adds shine, adds volume. It kind of like reminds you of a dry shampoo a little bit. It's very good. And it smells amazing. GHD Chronos. Remember to enter the giveaway. If you would like to win one of these, go over to my Instagram. I have a giveaway live right now where you could win one of these. And then we have the Dyson Supersonic that I used to blow dry my hair. All right, y'all. So I gotta go. I'm gonna get all this stuff up off of me, but it was great talking to you guys this week. I'll come back and check in with you next week, let you know how my meeting went. I'll see y'all later. Wait, do we have any? Oh yeah, go watch the corner video. Okay, bye y'all.